Hi everyone, Jason with Happy Tales here. Beth is on the other side as my gorgeous boss. Today we are going to talk about this little gray box, and most of you know what this box is. That is not a Reebok symbol. No, this is Starlink. So, why are we doing Starlink about 8 months later than everybody else? Well, probably almost a year. And the reason is because we use this Netgear. We've had very good luck with this. We had a phenomenal plan with it. We've only ran into a problem, twice, I think, 2 different campgrounds. Unfortunately, this campground is one of them, and this campground is running a blocker so that you have to use their stuff. It's been a big nightmare for us, so we decided to go ahead and pull the trigger. So I thought what we would do today is we would do an unboxing. We'll show you exactly what's in here. I haven't seen the inside of this. We'll go through the app, show you the app setup. We'll just go through it like you were setting it up yourself. There are a couple things that I've done some research on that we are going to do down the road, and I'll show that when we get outside. Basically, we're going to mount our dish up on top of our Wi-Fi, or our Wii Boost antenna that we already have. And then the way we route some of our wires are going to be a little different, but we'll go into that later on in this video. So first of all, we'll open this guy up. I also wanted to mention that we will show you the difference of our speed map. So we'll show you the speed map on the 5G that we have, well, actually 4G, and then we'll show you what we have on the satellite. So without further ado, I'm going to bring it up here, and we'll open this guy up. So this is how it comes directly from Starlink. Now, they were telling us that it was going to be a 2 to 4 week lead time. This guy got here in 4 days, so take that for what it is. It does come out of California. We are in Colorado. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but so we'll open this guy up. First off, we have our brown cardboard protectant, and I imagine that there is something inside of here. No, there's not. Okay. And I don't know if Beth is zooming into this box or not. This is your actual dish. So here's our foot pad. It's actually packaged with more cardboard. I'm going to move the cardboard out of the way. We'll set that guy there. So please notice that it's very dirty, but this is cardboard dust. We have had reports of people getting used dishes. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't care as long as the thing works. So here we have a simple instructions. This is on the bottom side of your receiver of your dish. So I will hand that to Beth, and then she can span back in here real quick. And that's all that's left in here is we have our router, we have our cable. And so our router will come out, and then we have 2 cables in here. We have our big cable here, which is our goes to the dish, and this right here just unplugs. So we can have the dish separate, and we'll just, for argument's sake, we'll set him here for now. And this is our cable. It comes with a 75-foot cable. This is our transmit cable from our dish to our router modem. And then this will be our power cord, and this is our multi-language destructions. And as a typical guy, that's what we do with it, right? Just kidding. We'll definitely go back and we'll read through that. But what we're going to do is we will mount this guy up over here, probably by our entertainment, behind our Wi-Fi or our Google Home. And then we will route up to it from outside. We have a power port right here, so it's all kind of centrally located, so that'll be kind of a good location for us. The other spot we were thinking was kind of going to be over here by where Beth does all of her work, but we're going to try it over here first and see how that works. So now that we've got the unboxing done, we are going to take a quick break. We'll come right back, but we're going to move everything outside to where we're going to mount this. Okay, so we talked about how we were mounting this outside. We came out through here. This is just temporary. I'll show you where I am going to mount it. I'm going to mount it on top of that guy up top. But for today, we have a storm rolling in, so it's really windy, so we're just trying to do some temporary stuff right now. I'll show you how it's set up, and then down the road we'll show you how it's mounted up on top. They have additional mounts, additional cable. We'll go through all that here in a little bit, but for right now we came out here on the back of the slide. We ran up to here, and then we kind of came back down, went around, and then our dish is over here. Now again, this is just temporary. We don't have any neighbors, so it's going to work out perfect for us. After the storm rolls through here, we'll mount it up on the roof. So that's the outside. That's the easy part. Now we'll show you the inside. So come along. Okay, so we are on the inside here. This is the back side of that slide. Basically what we did was we just went through the swipe, or excuse me, the blade swipe or seal down through the bottom, and then we're actually going to put it up here because we have open plugs and it's kind of out of the way. We just thought that was a better fit because we have access cable here. I'll be able to kind of hide it over here by the couch, and then we'll put a router here. So I'll hand this back to Beth, and we will take this guy here, and like I said, he's going to mount here. We'll put our cameras up here. That's our little stash spot. So I have this ungodly awful mess. Again, we will have less cable here. We're going to do more of a permanent mount with our cable run. I've seen some guys to where they actually put a jack on the outside and run new cable. This is kind of a one side, that side, this side with your cable. So keep that in mind when you go to pull your cable. You just can't automatically pull it through because you'll end up with a rat's nest, and it'll frustrate you faster than anything. So this is kind of what we're going to do for now. And like I said, we're going to kind of tuck this guy back over here. I'm going to move my MacBook, which we had hidden for charging purposes. So now you know where we hide that stuff. So we'll tuck this up over here, kind of out of the way. This cord will mount right up here in the bottom. Okay, and so it can pretty much only go one way. And it's nice and clean. And same with the power cord. It's nice and flush on the bottom. They have a groove out of the back. And we'll set this guy here. We have a lot of memory in the cables right now, so until they get warm, you're going to have spooled wires and all of that jazz. So we'll pull that out, and we will plug this guy in, and we'll go back to our app, and we'll show you how we're going to go about that. And we'll have Beth kind of film this as we go through and triangulate our dish. So we're going to check for, oops. Okay, so now we're on the app and we're also filming, so we'll have to tie this stuff together. But we're going to check for obstructions. We're going to select our Starlink and going to confirm it again. And we're going to say, I'm ready. We're actually going to take this outside. I thought this was part of the dish, so bear with the the funny obstructions we have here. And I apologize ahead of time for the wind. So you're going to scan the whole entire sky, and as you see, these little green dots kind of suck right in. We're going to view our results. and you can see that so we've got the clear view. So we're gonna do this setup for setting our Starlink up here. And you can see that now this dish is in the uproll point. It's pretty much lateral. What it's doing is it was scanning the sky. So we'll go back inside and do the next step on the app. It's not pulling it up. I don't see anything that says Starlink. Of course, it said it may take up to 3 seconds, but I would have thought that that was supposed to light up.
I would have thought too.
We obviously have power because the dish is powered. There's a light down on the bottom.
Want to stop this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went next door to my neighbor who also has Starlink because I wasn't seeing anything that said Starlink. Beth did a little bit of research and saw that Elon Musk changed it to Stinky. My neighbor had Stinky. He kept it because he thought it was funny. So when you open up your Wi-Fi at step 3, you are going to want to hit Stinky. And now you will connect to it. And we'll go back to our thing. We will set this up and configure our network name, and we'll go to the next stage. Obviously, for reasons, we won't show you this part. We will kind of fast forward through this. Alrighty, so now you see that it is all set up. We are complete. We are going to hit the done, and now we are calibrating. So this should take about 15 minutes to do. We'll kind of go through. It'll do statistics. It'll do our speed test and all that. So we will check back in here shortly. Okay, well, while we're doing this, this, like I said, takes about 15 minutes or so. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of go back and we're going to do a speed test real quick. We're going to kind of show you the difference. You saw the prior, and look at that download speed. 157 with an upload of 24. That is unbelievable. There's our final test. So when people say that is it worth it? Absolutely. Numbers do not lie. I cannot wait to try and upload some videos because that is phenomenal. We've been down in the, I think the best we've had is probably around 10 on our upload. So 22 is fantastic. And we are currently at our throttle time. So this is phenomenal. So far, so good.
Okay, so we're back inside. We've hooked everything up. We did our speed test, which we just showed you through the phone. Phenomenal numbers. Biggest key part that we learned is the Wi-Fi. Look for Stinky. Why? I don't know. It is funny. It is funny. But it's not Starlink. It's not like Elon Musk, this or that or the other. It is called Stinky. So we struggled a little bit with that as the setup part of it, but that was it. Other than that, it was fantastic. It literally took about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. And that's only to kind of figure this thing out and fumble through it a little bit. Automatically, gosh, I can't even tell you. It is about 10 to 20 times faster than what we had. So we'll kind of test this out throughout the week. We'll see how it works with Beth working on it and streaming. So far, wow. wow, I'm kind of upset that we waited this long to get it. So we're going to do a couple modifications. Like I said, we're going to mount it up on top on our pole. I have to do a little bit of work to that. Basically, we took the mounts off the Solitude. I have to scrape off the 3M adhesive, put new 3M on it, clean the surface of the back of the camper where I'm going to mount that. As you saw from prior, the pole right now is just kind of zip tied to the ladder as a temporary. We'll get rid of all that. We'll clean it up. We'll get the WeBoost off of there. We're still going to use that post, and then it'll be attached. It'll look a lot cleaner, and we'll show you that install down the road. But for right now, we're just kind of testing it out. That's why we have it out here on the patio. But wow, I know I've said wow 10 times already, but wow, it's really neat. So we have another case that we ordered for travel case, and we'll kind of tie that in. We'll do a quick video and show you that case. We don't have it yet. We did order it, and it's kind of like one of the hard shelled gun cases that has the foam on the inside, but it's all laser cut out, so everything kind of fits right where it's supposed to, and we'll show you that when we get it in. So again, if you guys got any questions on why we did this, how we did it, you know, initial investment is spendy. It was almost $700 to buy the equipment, and then it is $150 a month now for the service. That did go up. This is the second increase that we've seen on this. Just a couple weeks ago it was $130, so it's gone up 20 bucks. If it is as good as the numbers show it to us, that is well worth the money, especially when we are struggling to, well, I shouldn't say we, when Beth is on the computer and going through her job, she needs, you know, reliable internet, and we weren't getting that here with our modem, which is, like I said, this is only the second place that we've run across this. We will still keep this as a backup, but as for right now, wow. But again, enough of the wows. And definitely, if you got any questions, hit them down there in the comment section. We'll get back to you as soon as we see them. Thank you very much, and you know, see you guys next week. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe and hit the bell, and you'll always know when we download a new video for you. Thanks, guys.